Welcome back to the channel Trading Simplified. I'm a trading enthusiast and love to simplify trading. To get started, just a reminder that I'm not a financial advisor and this video is for entertainment purposes only. Alright, so the reason I brought up this article is that it just shows that two hedge funds sold their stakes in Trump's SPAC completely. They got rid of it after the merger news, after it went up from $10 all the way up to $175. And if you are fortunate enough to actually own shares, I think it is time to take profits. We're going to see a lot of volatility in this, but if you are up like thousands of percentage, you need to just take your profits because once in a lifetime opportunity, it goes up 140, 50 points. Amazing if you got in it. That's great. But don't forget to pay yourself for doing so well and actually having shares in this. So I just wanted to show that basically this stock blew up because President Trump is basically intertwined with this social media platform and it just took off. So Lighthouse Investment Partners and Saba Capital Management took the money and they ran pretty much. And they're saying that they knew that the right thing was to sell their entire unrestricted shares. So they made a monster profit. And I just wanted to show that because if you were on the fence of not taking profits, you should really be thinking about it because the institutions are taking profits, and that's why you see this massive sell-off, which we'll look at the chart just to see if we can find any support levels, which is going to be difficult at this point. But that institution owned like 3.2 million shares, and then they sold it. I mean, it went up over 100 points, so you can imagine how much money they actually made. So I just wanted to bring them up because I just want to show anybody that isn't used, like hasn't seen this company or they've been living under a rock the last couple of days. This stock was $9, $10, and it literally blasted up all the way up to $175 in the last 5 days. Something interesting to note is somebody must have known about this because look at this green candle, and this is when it was at the $10 range, not even, it was like $8, and it had over this volume right here, 37 million shares. So, I mean, that's probably where the institutions bought in. And then they just sold all the way up here at this point. So let's just look at what percentage profit they made or anybody that was actually smart enough to get in this thing. So we'll just do it down here because it's not letting me show the whole thing. Oh, there we go, from $8 all the way up. So they made a 2,000% increase on their money, which is huge. So something to think about. Right now, just looking at over the last couple of days, just to get an idea to see if there is any possible entry. It's kind of hard because this is like over the last 5 days. So I'll do the last day so we can see. But as you can see, it's super volatile. I'm trying to just bring up the chart here and zoom it out a little bit so we can see. So honestly, I just think that you really got to be careful with this one. I would not go crazy because it already blew up, and you don't want to be that guy holding the bag from like $100 a share all the way back down to $10 a share. It bounced off the $70 and got a lot of support, but the RSI was 30 at that point. So it's definitely something to think about, but if you're going to play this, just do not use a lot of money. Just be safe, and you don't want to get caught holding this bag because we don't know if it's ever going to come back, to be honest, this social media platform. And when something goes up like 2,000%, etc., you miss the boat, So I would just be careful. If you're going to trade it, just day trade it. And I don't believe holding this long term, I'll be honest. But you do what you want to do with your money. I'm just trying to give you an idea. I would definitely try to be safe with it. It seems like there is a potential support level around the $40 range because that's where the breakout really happened. Once it got past $45, it just blue sky set up. There was nothing, no resistance above it. Maybe $45 you can start chipping in, but I don't really know. Will this just be the next GameStop stock and or AMC and just keep going up? Nobody knows. Only time will tell. So we'll see next week, and we got to see what the volume looks like. But I mean, maybe around $45, start chipping in a little couple dollars. If it does drop there, it might not. It might just continue to keep going up. So just wanted to shed a little bit of light on it, but just be careful if you're going to be day trading this stock. And if you got in super early, I hope you took profits up here because anybody that bought up here, maybe it'll go back up, but nobody really knows. So we'll just keep an eye on it and take a look. But I just want to bring up the stock. It blew up. I think it deserves a video just to see that, sometimes you buy these stocks and it can be life-changing because it can go up 10, 20, 30 times the amount of money that you put in it, which is amazing. And that's all I really got for DWAC. So we'll see what happens with it. But look, the institution sold off when it was $175 all the way down. Look at that massive sell-off all the way down to $72 and then rebounded back up to $100. So, now at the point that it's blown up, just be careful. Going with what you can afford to lose. And I would definitely be swing trading this, day trading it, not looking to hold this long term.